good morning. I am Madhurima Datta, a zoology and biology educational content creator. Now's content for B.SC Zoology Honours, M.SC Zoology, CUET PG and CSIRNet Life Sciences students. Paper Ecology and Unit Introduction to the Science of Ecology. And topic of this unit is Basic Problem and Approaches to Ecology. Let's start. What is the basic problem and approaches to the ecology? First point, we can approach the study of ecology from 3 points of view. That is descriptive, functional and evolutionary. At first, descriptive point. The descriptive point of view is mainly natural history and describes the vegetation groups of the world such as the temperate deciduous forest, tropical rainforest, grassland forest and tundra, and the animals and plants and their interactions within each of these ecosystems. The functional point of view, on the other hand, is oriented more toward dynamics and relationships and seeks to identify and analyze general problems common to most or all of the different ecosystems. Functional studies deals with populations and communities as they exist and can be measured now. Functional studies deals with population and communities as they exist and can be measured now. Functional ecology studies proximate causes, that is the dynamic responses of populations and communities to immediate factors of the environment. Next, evolutionary ecology studies ultimate causes, the historical reasons why natural selection has favored the particular adaptations. Next, level of integrations. At one end of the spectrum, ecology overlaps with environmental physiology and behavioral studies of individual organisms, that is called animal behavior. And at the other end, ecology merges into meteorology, geology, geochemistry as we consider landscapes. Landscapes can be aggregated to include the whole earth ecosystem, which is called the ecosphere or the biosphere. Next, biosphere, landscape, ecosystem, communities, population, individual organism, organ systems, organs, next tissue, next cells, next subcellular organisms, next molecules. It is an increasing scientific understanding, that is levels of integration and studies in biology. Next, methods of approach to ecology. First point, ecology has been approached on 3 boards front, that is theoretical, the laboratory and the field. These 3 approaches are interrelated, but some problems have arisen when the results of an approach fail to verify those of another. Plant and animal ecology have tended to develop along separate paths. Historically, plant ecology got off to faster start than animal ecology, despite the early interest in human demography. Modern ecology is advancing particularly strong in 3 major areas. First, communities and ecosystems are being studied with experimental techniques and analyzed as systems of interacting species that possess nutrients and energy. Insight into ecosystems have been provided by the comparative studies of communities on different continents. Second, modern evolutionary thinking is being combined with ecological studies to provide an explanation of how evolution by natural selection has modeled the ecological patterns. Next are schematic illustrations of the scientific method as applied to ecological question. At first, make an observation. Next, ask a question. Next part is form a hypothesis that answers the question. Next process, make a prediction based on the hypothesis. And the next step is do an experiment to test the prediction. Next step, analyze the results. There are 2 steps. Hypothesis is supported and hypothesis is not supported. and there is one result is report results. And if hypothesis is not supported, there another step is try again, form of hypothesis that answer the question, make a prediction, do an experiment, analyze the result, and then have two steps, that is hypothesis is supported and not supported. This is the schematic illustration of the scientific method as applied to ecological question. Now the topic has ended. Please subscribe my YouTube channel Biogenesis by Madhurima and follow my Facebook channel Madhurima Datta for all video of B.SC Zoology Honours, M.SC Zoology and CUET PG. Thank you everyone.